Award winner and now a New York Times best-selling author for her new book, A Little Bit Wicked. Please welcome the lovely, talented Kristin Chenoweth. To meet you.
Me too. I can't believe we've never met.
I know, and I'm such a huge fan. And so many people always say, "Oh, Bonnie, you got to meet Kristin." I hear, I hear that all the time.
We have a lot of similar things about us.
But well, except you are amazingly talented.
No, so are you.
Well, you know. But I really, when I was young, I wanted to grow up to be you. Now that I know you, I mean, I didn't know you then when I was young, but I'm just saying that that's like a dream. And when did you realize you could sing? Was it lessons when you were a kid? Was it something that just one day you started to sing and your parents were like, "What the heck is that?"
Well, that's exactly what happened. They're like chemical engineers, and then
your folks?
Yeah, they should never ever sing ever. And I was laying in bed one night and I was singing like Somewhere Over the Rainbow. You know, I was like geek listening to like My Name Is Barbara and Judy Garland and all of them. And I was singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow from the Wizard of Oz record, back when we had records. And my parents were sitting in the living room and they were like, "Is it us or is she really good?" So apparently I'm decent.
So, yeah, very funny.
Thank you.
And do you remember the first, real audition where it was authentically something that you might have a shot at? And how did that happen?
Well, I wanted to be a ballerina. I knew that was never going to happen because, let's face it, I can't reach my feet on your floor. I'm too little. But I then wanted to be an opera singer because I went to college and my voice teacher really opened my voice. I was headed to the Academy of Vocal Arts in Philadelphia, but I helped my best friend Denny move to New York and decided to go on an audition just for fun.
While you were there?
Yeah, and I was like, I'll just wait. I waited 7 hours because I wasn't a member of the union, and I went in an audition, and the director said, "We want to offer you this part. Who are you?" I said, "Oh, I'm nobody. I'm going to go be an opera singer, and just actually ignore me. I'm not even here." And he said, "You are here, and who do we call to offer you?" And I said, "Who's your agent?" And I said, I don't have an agent. I guess you can call my dad." So they did. They called my dad.
So they call your dad?
Yeah, my dad's like, "Apparently there's a union you can join." I was like, and he did negotiate my contract. He did very good, by the way.
How great is that?
I know.
What that is? Well, I saw you in Wicked. You get this role that really, gives you a chance to showcase so much of who you are. And it was breathtaking to see you in that play and to hear you.
Thank you.
Look at that bubble. What was that like, going up and down in that thing every day?
Well, I have a little bit of vertigo, so that was really interesting. See all the bubbles around me?
Yeah, that would be hard.
It was fun, but I will tell you one time, we were in tech rehearsal, which is where we call it Hell Week. We rehearsed everything really good and with the lighting and everything before we opened on Broadway, and they had sent me up for my entrance, and they'd forgotten that they were going to rehearse something else, and that ended up being 20 minutes. So I was up way up there, and I realized they'd forgotten about me, and I, started getting a little nervous. It's nobody up there, like not even the crew. I'm up so high, and I was like, hello, but yet I didn't want to hurt my voice because if you yell, it's bad. So I was
What's everybody doing down there?
They're just dancing around and rehearsing. The director, Joe Mantell, is talking to somebody. I was like, they have forgotten about me. I mean, I'm sweating. And all of a sudden, I was like, how do I get their attention? And I was like, hello. And finally, I was like, ah! I just like did that really high note. And my friend Kathy Beach was like, I think I hear like oh no. And then there I was. I was like, let me down.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's funny.
What's it like for your folks? I mean, being from a whole different world professionally, their little girl grows up and becomes this huge Broadway star. Do they have so much joy and fun watching you and bragging? And
they do. It's so funny because they are so supportive, and we've been out on the road with this book.
Yeah.
And we went to Tulsa, which is I grew up in Broken Arrow, right outside, and we drove up to the Barnes and Noble, and my mom started crying because it was packed. She was like, I just can't believe people came. I just can't believe they came. I was like, thanks a lot.
I know, but it is.
She's like, they actually came out.
ask you more about your mother in a second, but I know we did want to mention the new show that you're doing before the break, but we're going to come back with more with Kristin. But the show is called Sit Down, Shut Up.
Yeah, something I heard many times growing up.
Yeah. and I think we have a clip. Do you want to set anything up before we go to break, and then we'll come back with...
Yeah, it's just an animated series for Fox, and it's about a group of dysfunctional teachers, and I'm a science teacher that doesn't believe in science.
Okay, here's a clip of Sit Down, Shut Up with Kristin Chenoweth.
But we're going to have to fire somebody or find a way to raise money. Any suggestions?
Well, Mert and I started a hunger strike in honor of all the people in third world countries who are starving or just don't know about restaurants. We throw away this expensive food.
Well, that's lovely, Miracle, but it doesn't bring in money.
Oh, then maybe we should charge more for food.